Welcome back to our channel. We're Jill and Sean and we love travelling the world and sharing our adventures and stories with you as we go. Earlier this year we made the big decision to finally take a trip we've been putting off for a little while, and that was to visit my family in New Zealand. Along the way we also stopped in Hong Kong and we'll be finishing off in Australia. You can catch up on all our journeys so far in our playlists, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel and sharing it with your friends and family. Right now we're sharing our journey through the stunning South Island of New Zealand, with plenty more adventures still to come. Right then, let's get on with this week's video. Now, if you caught last week's vlog, you'll know we got a bit distracted. We ended up spending a few hours at the National Transport and Toy Museum just outside of Wanaka. And honestly, it was worth it. The original plan, however, was to tackle the Lindis Pass, and this week we finally get to do that. Here's some interesting facts about Lindis Pass. It forms part of State Highway 8. It's one of the main inland routes. It isn't the highest road in New Zealand, but it certainly is the most dramatic. Despite its beauty, the Lindis Pass is notoriously dangerous, especially in winter. There's a high crash rate along here. But we don't have to worry about that today, as the scenery is beautiful in this lovely sunshine. Well, that was some drive. We finally made it to the highest point on this pass, which sits at 971 metres above sea level. There's a great convenient car park right off the highway, and there's two amazing short trails leading up to viewing areas. It was steep, but it only took 10 to 15 minutes to reach the top, where we took a few photos to soak it all in. GNS travel sticker is up.
So if anybody sees it, take a photograph, put it in the comments.
And we'll send you one. And we'll give you a mention, and we'll also send you one. Yeah. We'll put in another one on the back, folks, because there's absolutely loads. So if you get here, take a picture, send it to us, and we'll send you a sticker. We're so glad we did this drive, but it had been a long day, and it was time to head back to Wanaka for some rest and something to eat. We'll pick this up tomorrow, folks. Good morning, people. It's the 17th of February. It's Monday morning. It's a fantastic day. It's lovely and warm, and here is Mr. D. We just spotted this at the side of the road, and what a spot it was, isn't it?
Yes, this is the 45th Southern Parallel, which is the line that marks the theoretical halfway point between the equator and the South Pole.
So here we are at the halfway point, the 45th parallel marker. between the equator and the South Pole. Did you feel any different?
No, not at all.
Don't feel any different at all, but what a nice place to put that marker, that's all I can say. Wow. How is that?
Look how clear that water is.
That is really clear, isn't it?
If that was mid-afternoon, I'd have a swim in there. It's lovely, look at that.
Look at that.
Look at the way the roots of this tree is growing in the water.
If you can see that, that is the tree roots growing in the water of this tree here. Stunning location.
Beautiful, isn't it?
We just can't get over how beautiful New Zealand is. It is just...
And New Zealand is a lovely, lovely country to visit. It really is.
Yeah, it's just gorgeous. You're just driving along and there's places like this. It's just, yeah, just amazing.
It is.
Well, we've just made another pit stop, but can you believe it? Another chip has just flown up onto this hired car. Crazy for lorries. So we assessed our damage. Mr. D wasn't happy again, but it was safe to carry on. So we continued our journey. We were heading towards Goldfields Mining Centre. The centre is a living tribute to the gold rush, which was back in the 1861 until the 1870s, where people came from everywhere wanting their piece of the gold. So we just stopped here, Goldfields Mining Centre. And yeah, we saw the river and it looked absolutely stunning. And you can walk across it. So we are gonna check this bridge out. It's not a wobbly one. It's not too bad. Look at that. You've got to brave it, haven't you? But look at that view there. Evidence all around of how mining used to be in this area. You feel like you're in a Wild West film studio or something when you're here. It's just really crazy.
European, Scandinavia, Ireland, all hoping to make enough money to go home, build a house.
Mr. D's just spotted this. It's called the Hand of Faith. Obviously it's a replica, but a guy just found this using a plain old metal detector here in 1962. It's a nice little gift shop here. This is a really cool place to check out. The old buildings we walked around show the history from the gold rush era and tell you the story. You can also head out into the old mining areas and perhaps even have a go at gold panning yourself. It's definitely worth a visit if you're in the area, and I've put the set of directions on the screen with the what 3 words. But now it's time to head off to our next stop as we carry on along this part of the trail and follow this river. So we've come a bit further downstream to the stream that roared, and it's called the Roaring Meg. And this stream drives the hydroelectric power station, and it merges with the Kawaru River. The Maori name, Tiwa Acrico. I'm sure that's not right, so apologies to my cousins. And this is Roaring Meg. And there is the power station just there. And it comes down here. All the way down here where Mr. D is taking his photo, and goes all the way downstream to where we were a minute ago. Enjoy that, Mr. D?
I did, yeah. Just reading about Sister Mary McKillock, who was canonised, become a saint in 2010.
And she lived in that little cottage
She lived in
there.
that little cottage there, yeah, she did.
Yeah. Parking is horrendous here, so we're in Arrowtown, and we've just parked up the top of the hill because there's nowhere else to park. It's nice to see New Zealand are helping to protect against the measles outbreak here. Get your jab, guys, if you haven't had it done. And this is Arrowtown High Street. So once again, this was a mining town back in the day. I'm just going to take a little wander up here, see what this is about. So we're walking down, this is the bakery. Look around the museum. So here are all the native birds of New Zealand, and over here one thing I like is these cards. Mr. D, would you like to demonstrate your card? So which bird is this?
This is a kakapo.
Okay. That's what one of them sounds like. What does a kiwi sound like then?
Little spotted kiwi. Ready?
Little spotted kiwi. And this, the bellbird. That is such a pretty sound. And that, folks, is Arrowtown. Both of us left Arrowtown feeling like it was a bit too touristy for our taste. But it is what it is, and some people might enjoy that kind of thing. It is one of the top tourist spots in New Zealand after all. After that, we headed into Te Anau, where we had a place booked for the night. Good evening, guys. We are in Te Anau, and this is our accommodation. the garage. And it's just a converted garage basically. Excuse the mess, peoples, we've just come in and chucked our stuff. But everything is here as you need. Microwave, fridge, plug socket, what more do you want? You want somewhere to sleep. And the host is really nice, shower and a toilet. So we're just going to go into town, aren't we?
Yeah, we're going to
and have a little mooch around.
check out the restaurants for dinner tomorrow night.
Yeah, and just see what's what before we turn in for the night. And that's exactly what we did. So I'm going to leave this week's vlog here. As always, thank you for watching. From G&S Travels, see you next time.